taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels.
Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
The Hurricanes will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks loose at the 40. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Rebels. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. To the air, it's Perkins. Grab down the middle, it's Howard. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be
lets your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This quarterback on fire today. They're setting out to try the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down here for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That completion sets up an important third down play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Rebels are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's third down and goal. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's third down and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they've got him.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They begin with a quick throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Past the 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Breaks into open space. And he steps out after reaching the 30.
Take it to the house.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Comes up with the catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now it's second down here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Inside move now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Perkins. Tries to get it to the running back. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! Now here he goes. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the handoff. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Looking deep to the right side.
That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Could take it all the way.
Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And this is the receiver, incomplete. To life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass, it's Perkins. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. The pass is incomplete. The defense rolls on 4th down, and they'll take over.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He's got room to run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Back to throw. It's Perkins.
Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And they will score. Touchdown, Miami.
That's another passing strike to his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Looking to throw here. Tight end makes the grab. He'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks to the left. Pass caught. He shreds the tackle. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Moves out of the pocket.
He breaks free. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's reeled in. It's Cross. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Increasing out motion from the offense. Handoff heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Makes it look easy. The game is now tied.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Perkins. Receiver makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Yeah, he said, here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
To the air, it's Perkins. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Miami 29, Ole Miss 22.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. From the shotgun, handed off inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Rebels churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create